Welcome back to the channel. Today Brian and I are out in the Tacoma and we are trying to find some new off-road areas in the new area that we live in. We haven't done that yet. We've been so busy. I'm not able to cross that creek anymore. If you guys saw all those videos with the creek crossing, it's no longer in driving distance really. We're gonna get the drone up in the air, but you got a lot of power lines right here. I have the ceramic coating and the full detail on the truck now, so all this overgrownness will hopefully not put any scratches. That's the main reason that I got that whole project done on the truck, because now I can go off-road and not worry about the scratches. A lot of people gave me crap for that, but I want to keep the truck looking good. Like 10 years from now, it's going to be a beater truck, but it's going to look
great,
brand new, like my 07 did.
It's very interesting that people actually are against taking a truck off-road, but then making it look perfect still. Why not have both? A good-looking truck, and then you actually use it. It's not a mall crawler like some people would imply.
We got some trees here, and we have the power lines. So you either have to be above the power lines.
So now I'm going to hit the active track. This is really cool because I basically draw a square around the truck so you guys can see, and it's gonna follow it after I hit profile, and it's literally gonna follow the truck now. So
you ready?
Yep, you can start going.
All right.
So yeah, what is the subject of today's video, Mike? Because I know we get a lot of comments now about this.
Today's video is about the Jeep Gladiator. We've made a couple videos so far on that truck, and we even got to do a review and check one out. So we've had some seat time. Basically, I've had a lot of comments of people thinking that I'm selling the Tacoma, and that was the original goal when the Gladiator came out. I was super excited about that truck and wanted to see what you guys thought about trading in my Tacoma for the Gladiator, because being the Jeep pickup truck that hadn't been out in quite some time, I thought it'd be really cool to get that, start doing mods and everything on that, and bring a whole lot of new content to the channel. But after driving it, checking it out, and seeing what you guys have thought as well, I got a lot of comments telling me keep your Tacoma. And while I wanted to get the Gladiator for all the new content and everything like that, basically the price of the Gladiator is not worth it with the options that I have on my Tacoma.
Yeah,
how's it?
Drone's looking good. Like this truck out the door was 35 grand, which sale price was 33, I think.
Yeah.
You can't even closely get a Gladiator that matches this for that. It's unreal. Like you're talking 50 something thousand.
Yeah, the base Gladiator starts around 34 or 35. But even adding some options, you're up to what we find 40 grand, I think.
Hold on, the drone literally just flew away. Hold on. Wow.
Did it lose sight of the truck? Is that why?
Maybe.
We came behind this bush here.
That was crazy.
Yeah, so we were looking at probably at least 40 grand.
No, 50 grand.
50?
Like, because you have to get a Rubicon to actually compete with this TRD off-road.
True.
Because this has locking diffs, the crawl control. So in order to get that similar type of feature, you need to get a Rubicon, which has locking diffs and all that good stuff. And you're talking 50 grand once you get. Ooh, that's cool. Trading value is amazing on this Tacoma, so he could probably get 33 for it. Honestly, the lift kit does add some value to it. So this is a vehicle he could get a lot of value out of it. So let's say $32,000 trade-in value. But yeah, now you're talking $20,000 still to get into a Gladiator.
And really, the only benefit that I see getting the Gladiator is the solid front axle. It's going to perform a little, I'll say a little bit better. It's probably going to perform a lot better than the independent front suspension.
Only really on like rock crawling stuff.
Yeah, I mean, what we're doing right now,
it won't make it.
I know this isn't like hardcore off-road. We're just finding new areas and we've never been here before. But yeah, I mean, it still has very similar approach and departure angles, and the breakover angle.
That's ceramic coating. Thanks.
I'm still trying to figure out the rest of the vinyl. I have the two stripes on the front of the door and then the back tailgate there, or the back side beds. So if you have any ideas, let me know, because it's kind of unfinished, but not really. And so yeah, we were talking about approach, departure. The breakover angle is actually better on this. When we compared the two, the Gladiator has a better departure angle, so I would not have smashed my bumper.
It's like the same size truck. The really only benefit you're going to get is, yeah, you can take the roof and doors off, which probably won't do that much. It's probably more of a gimmick because it's always really hot.
Yeah.
Generally, they are kind of overpriced. It's pretty ridiculous to spend 50 grand on a truck that still has cloth. I mean, you got to spend a lot of money to get like the nice features.
So yeah, ceramic coating doing its job.
Either way, we know that all these scratches can be removed.
Yeah, and it's just a nice way to keep your truck looking good while it's on the pavement, because we haven't been able to take this off-road in quite some time. A lot of you guys love the drone footage. I think it is the coolest angle, because right now, if I wanted to do something, either Brian or myself would have to get out, we'd set up a camera, it would be eye level, and you don't really see anything. Like when we did the headlights, we were able to get it above us and have a cool new perspective.
It's awesome.
So yeah, it's an awesome toy to have.
Yeah, a lot of you guys were asking how this works. Basically, doing that tracking feature you saw, the camera is always going to be aimed at the truck, and whatever distance it was originally at, the drone is going to stay at that distance. But I can manually control the elevation, so if I want a higher angle, I can just make the camera go up a little bit higher to get a different angle. And if I want it to get closer to the rear of the truck, I can pull it back. Like right now, I'm pulling it back to the rear of the truck, getting a completely different angle now, and it's going to pick up where we left off. I'm even pulling it way over to the back to avoid this giant telephone pole. But I can manually control it while it's still... Now it just slammed on the brakes to catch up.
Yeah.
But I'm manually controlling it while it's automatically following. So that's really, really cool.
It's pretty narrow back there, isn't it?
Yeah.
I see
Dude,
you.
I am flying through the woods.
You're over like a milk carton or something. Don't land. Let's try to follow the drone.
Oh yeah.
What an awesome way to spot. But,
I'm right.
Oh
gosh.
Right
there. Yikes.
You know, it does a great job of not running into things either.
Yeah.
Which is, man, that's a cool shot you guys are going to get to see here.
Yeah, so we are coming through the woods now.
What goes that way? Can you fly the drone to the left there? This is so cool. Oh, is this the... Holy crap. Should we try to get back there?
So yeah, we got a whole bunch of dirt stuff back here.
Alright, I think we got to land it to put a new battery in. So I'm just going to shut it off real quick, and then we're going to check out what the drone just saw here. If we can make our way back here... Oh wow, we have a nice little field to play with. There might be some, at least little obstacles here that we can play around with. This looks like a cool little area. So if we can get the truck through here, it's pretty narrow.
Just keep coming. Straight. You're good. Now go straight. So, check this out. You guys can see these giant scratches all in the side of the truck.
Well, let me see, before you get rid of them. Holy crap. Oh gosh, dude.
And they're gone.
What? That was a big stick, dude. Holy crap.
Dude, that is literally gone.
It won't come off the vinyl.
Yeah. Are you guys seeing that? Like, we are wiping scratches off. That's pretty cool.
See, I would be very upset right now. I mean,
the ceramic.
I'm going off-road and that's what happens.
I guess the ceramic coating is...
I don't want to see, I don't want to see that on 98% of driving on road.
So that's another thing. We were talking about pricing on the Gladiator. This is a $35,000 truck that people were freaking out that you were going off-roading with.
Yeah.
Taking a $55,000 truck off-roading now?
Yeah.
I mean, what the heck?
But if I need to get it buffed out again, I know it'll come out. So it's protected, and then we can just kind of fix the protection.
Pretty much.
Of it, yeah. Yeah, this is the one thing that I hate about finding paths that aren't like off-road specific, is getting through all this stuff. We already know how to fix it. So if you guys are looking for a good detail and ceramic coating, check out the guys at Innovative Speed Shop. That's where we went. The GTR is going to be going there shortly.
Next week. I think it's going to be clean. But yeah, that's the cool thing with a vehicle. I mean, you can literally take care of it and make it look brand new all the time, but still use it and, beat it up a little bit and have actual fun with it.
Are you ready?
Hit it.
All right.
The drone lost you. dust everywhere. There we go. Tacoma. Oh, it's so dusty. What do you guys think? You kind of hit your rev limiter a little bit.
I know. I was probably going like 55 there.
Yeah. Are you in two-wheel drive?
Yeah.
Keep going, keep going, keep going.
Yeah, that's two-wheel.
Are we in two-wheel or four-wheel?
I'm in two-wheel. Yeah, I definitely need at least 4 high right now.
Yeah, the drone can't tell the steep angle that we're at.
Well, we are at 33 degrees.
Your rock rails are not touching.
Well, that's good. I do have that hitch cover in.
Yeah.
That's the only concern. If you can get to the back of the truck for me. How's that look?
You looking good?
Yeah.
Yeah, it might. Actually, it might be good. I think you're good.
So much for a forward-facing camera. We'll just get a drone
get a drone.
instead. You want to know what I want to do before we leave? We'll do this hill here again, but I'll put the truck into crawl control just to run through the 4-low system and everything.
Wait, drone's lost one. Where the heck? It's in a tree. Dang it. Okay.
It's got to be on the other side then.
Which video clip would it be? The first one or the last one?
Well, try the last one. So it went behind the tree. It's over on this side. It's over here, Bri. That's the tree. That's the tree that it came behind. Right there. So it's over in here somewhere. Are we the arrow?
We're the dot. The drone is this.
It's in here somewhere in front of us. Oh, Bri?
What?
Did you make a noise with the drone at all?
Not that I know of.
Is the camera looking at leaves at all?
Yeah.
So we know it's on the ground then, right? I see it.
Yeah?
I see it. I see the drone. I see it. It's right there. Come here. It's right there.
Oh yeah.
It's right there.
Alright.
Now when you get in there. What?
This is your video. Now I guess we'll both go in here. Sorry if we're not used to bushwhacking, guys, but we're wearing basketball shorts and there's a lot of thorns and who knows what else is in here. Well, luckily it's got the GPS where you can see where it is. Here's what we're doing. We are in the jungles of North Carolina now. At least it's not underwater. Yeah, everything's a thorn. We got it! Hopefully it's all good.
All right. Nothing broke. And it seemed to be good. We talked about the pricing. We talked about it's pretty much identical because it's a pickup truck. It still has the same bed space. You can take the doors off and everything, which is much cooler. Obviously, you can't do that on the Tacoma.
What if a fully loaded Rubicon was like 35 grand? It would only cost you maybe 3 or 4.
I would do that.
Would you?
I think I would.
Why?
Well, at a 3 grand difference, it's a completely different truck. So we get to experience what it's like to have a Jeep Gladiator.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I love the Tacoma. It's my second one.
There wasn't a wow factor where it's like, wow, I need to spend money.
Yeah, I didn't have a big enough wow factor to completely change and spend twice the price than my Tacoma, which has been a great truck. That's basically the conclusion.
Yeah.
It's just too much for what it is. If it could compete better, like the Tacoma and the Ranger are both similarly priced.
Yeah.
Then you have the Gladiator, which is way up here. But they are flying off the lots. They're selling.
And that's the thing, they're gonna sell no matter what. It doesn't matter that we think it's overpriced.
Right, right. So yeah, I'm not getting rid of the Tacoma. I'm not getting a Gladiator. I was really hyped about it before it came out. We're good with the drone. I think it's working.
The thing is,
well, that's because of the obstacle, right?
Yeah.
It's going back and forth because it doesn't want to land near the obstacle.
Well, no, I was turning it.
Oh, okay.
Don't you love how I just landed on your truck?
Yeah, thank you. It's ceramic coated.
Heck yeah.
Well, I think that's gonna wrap up with today's video. The Tacoma is not going anywhere. The Gladiator is definitely an awesome truck. We got to drive it, check it out. It's really cool, but it's not twice the price cool as the Tacoma. So there you have it. I'm gonna be keeping the Tacoma. More mods may be on the way, I'm not sure yet. We have a lot of other projects going on. But if you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, smash that subscribe button. We'll see you in tomorrow's video.